Happy Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday. I should learn to think about that before I like push the button, right? 'Cause since I know I'm going to start my live that way. Happy Saturday. So, I'm actually doing this live because I was just asked a question I get asked all the time, and I thought it might be easier to articulate it here. And no, I did not brush my hair this morning. Hi, Brad. This actually might be a really good one for you also, just because you were kind of curious about what this is, what it can do. So, the supplements that I use, you do in the first 20 minutes of your day, so they don't interrupt your day. We are not technically one of those geared only towards one thing type products. So, a lot of things marketed are just weight loss. Part of the reason I chose this company is because that had nothing to do with my original goals. Hello, Miss Jen. Hey, Tom. Hey, Katrina. Hey, Jen. Hey, Nicole. Wow, you guys are quick this morning. So, when I was looking for something to help me, I wanted something that was going to help me overall. I wasn't looking for a band-aid. I wasn't looking for a quick fix. And I literally had I wasn't going to be sad if some type of weight management was a bonus because I was overweight at the time. I wasn't going to be sad about it, but that had nothing to do with why I picked this product. I wanted to be alert during the day and not sleep through what time I had with my kids. At the time, I only had them every other weekend, and my quality of time with them was awful. I will openly admit I was not the mom that my kids deserved then, not even close. So that right there was my number one. My number two was just to function. End of story. I wanted to function. Okay. Anything else, I had no idea. I will be honest. I got, some information from my friend. I didn't listen because I didn't care at the time. I knew after watching her for 10 months and her being a badass with 5 kids and the life that she had, I'm like, that's all I want. I didn't know. I didn't know that there was these other things that this product could help with. So again, didn't get into it for weight management, right? A lot of people do because a lot of people see the Thrive success stories of people shrinking. Weight management is a part of it, but requires a little bit of effort. And I'll kind of explain that in a second here. I'm not going to give too much information because I don't want this to be the longest live ever. So if anything has you curious, send me a message. It would be so much easier for me to talk to you individually about your specific situation and help you understand what this could mean for you, because how this worked for me is not necessarily the same. Okay. So understand that it is not one size fits all. We don't put everybody into a box, and you are not a damn cookie cutter. So, get into my experience, right? I got what I wanted. I became a yes mom. I started doing things. I had more patience with my kids. I don't freak out. That was huge. I didn't know that it was going to help me with the headaches that I was having 3 to 5 times a week. What I was doing to attempt to reduce some of that couldn't have been good on what was going on inside my body. Let's just be real. Like, things take a toll on your organs, things take a toll on your life. And so for me to go from 3 to 5 headaches a week, and that is not an exaggeration, anybody who is part of my past will tell you that was my life, to then fast forwarding, I just shared the post last week because it showed up in my memories, that I went from June until either end of February, first week of March, of having 3.5 headaches. 3.5. That was 1 week of my life before this. Didn't know that that was an option. Find out I'm not crazy because there are a ton of people who experience some relief from headaches, which is great. I don't know what's causing yours, so I can't make promises. I'm not gonna. But it is a big common thing. I had no idea I would go from the girl who was bitching and complaining every single day that this hurts, that hurts, the other thing hurts, to where I got to a point at one time in my life where I was like, oh my God, can't I have one day where I'm not complaining about things? Every now I'm kind of in that mode because things do legit hurt from my job, but those are legit injuries. I get it. Some things don't go away. But the joint discomfort that I was feeling from years of bartending in the food service industry, 4 months in, I realized I wasn't actually complaining anymore. Didn't know. No idea. Okay. So the question I just got asked, and I get asked all the time, because a lot of people are looking to be healthier. Okay. A lot of people are looking to be strong, not skinny. A lot of people are looking for weight loss. There is a difference between weight loss and fat loss. You can go find certain products out there that have really, really fast results. What are you losing? You don't actually know. Are you also losing muscle? Depending on what type of state that puts your body in. Are you only losing fat? Are you losing inches? Are you focusing on the scale? Are you eating well? Are you working out? So many different things are going to create your own experience, okay? So, to answer this question for me, and I will always be honest, I stayed about the same for my first year. But here's why. I don't care what kind of magic sauce you put into your body. I was eating McDoubles every single day, and not just one. I was eating McDoubles, and I put my French fries on my damn McDoubles. Then they came out with bacon McDoubles, and at one point they had jalapeno McDoubles. So let me just tell you, I enjoyed all of that. I also was hitting Mexican food 3 to 5 times a week, even on same days where I had McDoubles. I was a go, go, go lifestyle. I was extreme couponing. I was in this mindset of I wouldn't even stop to pee in a store because I had to hurry up and get to the next store and see how many stores I could hit before they closed to load up my car with free stuff. So a drive-through was the only option because I could drive and eat, and I didn't plan accordingly. So that first year of my experience, because I didn't care about weight management, I ate like shit. Here's what happened though. I didn't gain weight. Pretty much stayed about the same. Stayed right around that 200 mark, give or take 5 to 10 pounds, depending on the day and how much pizza and McDoubles I ate, right? Got all the other benefits. A year into my experience, almost exactly a year into my experience, I made a decision to see what this product could do if I worked with it, okay? I was not in a mindset at all to go to a gym. My fear of the world was not going to allow that at this time, okay? So the only other thing I could do was work on my nutrition. I reduced my amount of McDoubles to maybe once a week, maybe a couple more. I got a little bit more strict with my nutrition. I didn't follow any specific fad diets because those only work if you're going to stay on them. But let's get real with ourselves. We know what makes us fat. Breads, pastas, boxed food, bad sugars. We're not stupid. So I reduced those things. I drastically reduced those things from June of 2017 till January of 2017. I didn't work out at all. I don't usually put this out there. The most I ever saw on a scale was 218. That scared the shit out of me. I'm 5'4". I never had seen something like that, but I had just got out of the situation I was in and some things happened within me that I didn't care, okay? When I started my journey, I was at 202. So that is the number that I go off of, even though in reality is I did see 218 on a scale. I have a picture of it. It freaks me out. Scary. Like that can't be good on my heart. That can't be good on some other things, okay? So in June, I started at 202, made some conscious choices to my eating, and really, eating healthy is so much more fun. Like, give me all the bacon. Give me all the chicken. There's 1,000 different ways to cook chicken. Give me all the protein. Like, this product took the guesswork out of it when I was willing to work with it, okay? It made it so easy. My body craved protein. That's what it took to put my body into fat burning mode. I didn't really have muscle because I wasn't working out. I hadn't really done anything with my life, but I was confident in the way that the numbers changed as far as measurements. The way my clothes were fitting, I was experiencing fat loss, not overall weight loss, and losing the stuff that's important, which is having muscle, which is having strength, which is being toned, which is feeling good. Okay. Now I went from 202 to 163. January, finally, I was in a mindset of, man, I want muscles. I want to be strong, not skinny. I want to feel good in my skin for the first time in my life because, like most people, I struggle with self-image. I have not worn shorts confidently in public since I was like 12. I'm 35. Last summer was the first time I wore shorts. I only did it a couple times because it was still hard for me. I struggle with body image. I struggle with self-esteem, and it doesn't matter where I'm at on the actual scale. That doesn't matter because it's in here. So I had finally gotten the mindset, gonna go to the gym, gonna work on muscles. During that 6 months then, so January till the end of June, where I was working out, and it wasn't a lot. Some days it was 10 minutes, some days it was 30, some days it was 45, some weeks I skipped an entire week, okay? Still worked on my nutrition because you can't outwork a bad diet. Don't care. You can't. Abs are made in the kitchen, muscles are made in the gym. There's a big difference. I got down to like the 140s. So now here I am a year later. I stopped going to the gym at the beginning of July because life, excuses. It was no longer that important to me. I can just say that. And I've gotten really lucky because I've continued with my routine. I don't necessarily eat that well. I go back and forth on my eating, but in an appropriate manner. I still love my McDoubles. I still love my Mexican Wednesdays with Natalia. I still love my pizza. But I found ways to modify some foods so that I can go back and forth where my nutrition is. So I have stayed in that 135 to 143, give or take. That's basically how it worked for me. I have seen people start taking the correct supplements for their body and start losing inches really quickly. Great. I don't know what else they've done in their life. I did a live with Nikki Davis 2, 3 days ago, and she explained her journey because her pictures have been shared all over social media, and people wanted to know, like, what did you do? What did you change? How did it work? Her story is different from mine. Okay. It's actually kind of similar, but her story is different. So the only thing I can say is if you have a goal to fix your mindset, to have motivation, to have better mood, because all I can say, and anybody who's hopped on the phone with me will tell you, I've said it over and over again, when you just feel good, everything else follows. So if weight management is your goal, if going to the gym is your goal, if eating better is your goal, if not having headaches all the time is your goal, depending on, I don't know why you have them. Okay. I'm not going to play doctor here. I don't know. I don't know what your experience is going to be like other than, damn it, you owe it to yourself to find out. Because I can tell you by day 10, you're going to be like, I get why Jen is batshit crazy and won't shut up. That's the only thing that matters at this point. So I hope that answered your question. If you have any specific questions to your goals, your struggles, your health concerns, whatever it is you're going through, reach out to me because this is such a personalized experience. It is not one size fits all. I will not stick you in a cookie cutter, and I won't be like, when you message me and you're like, hey, I want to try this, I'm be like, great, here's what you need. No, I don't know what you need till you talk to me. And then I can help guide you to the information, let you make an informed decision, and then we just go from there. Okay. I am simply a portal to the information. I am simply a portal to the how-to. And I have an amazing group. If you just want to see how this experience is working for other people in a private space, I have a really fun group. They share tips on fitness, on nutrition, on the product, on various things. There's fun challenges where you get to win. I imagine there's going to be a super fun challenge with the new product shipping starting on the 13th. You can watch. You don't have to order to be a part of the resources and the tools that I have and learn from other people. So reach out to me if you have questions. Send me a private message. Unfortunately, the comments didn't all come through. I'm starting to see a whole bunch are now there. So thank you if you tuned in. Feel free to share this if there's anybody who's maybe expressed these kinds of questions or concerns. I'm here to help. I'll help anybody. I don't care where you are. Just reach out. You guys have an amazing Saturday.